What's up, y'all? I'm Cherokee. Come with me as we dive deep into the world of exotic dancers, aka strippers.
Welcome to Midnite Ballerinas. Let's take a look at some of the things exotic dancers go through. Their stories are raw and real. Let's get into it.
If you have been SA'd, okay? Trigger warning. All right, now let's get into this little fucking story time of one of the worst things that's ever happened to me in the strip club. Girl, I was performing on stage and a waitress comes up to me and hands me an open Red Bull. I'm thinking I could trust her because I fucking work with her. I take one sip of that Red Bull. It wasn't Red Bull. I swallowed it because I was performing and I was like on stage. I was sweaty and I didn't want to like spit the shit out because I was on stage. Anyways, not even an hour later, maybe 20-30 minutes, I started getting woozy, like that euphoria. Okay, I couldn't even fucking walk. Bitch, a bouncer comes up, sits me down next to a customer, which I end up staying for the rest of the night, nodding off like this. He looks over to me, ha ha ha, that wasn't Red Bull. Bro, it's like the last thing I fucking remember. But wait, it's not though. This is what happened. 2 a.m. comes around and the bouncer carries my damn near unconscious body and puts it in this guy's black truck. Then I get taken into the Hollywood Hills and get GRAPED, right? By the grace of God, I made it home safely. A week later, I have the fucking security guard that carried me into the car in my home. He calls me like, oh, I'm going to Cabo, I'm drunk, I want to be by the airport. Do you mind if I come over? I was living in Hollywood. I said, yeah, sure, whatever, come over. This motherfucker told me that they paid the waitress, that customer paid the waitress $100 to put something in my drink and to hand it to me while I was on stage, and that he himself got paid $100 to carry my damn near unconscious body and put it in this customer's car. This guy goes by Mr. Henny. He is still allowed in the strip clubs in Los Angeles because he spends money. What in the fuck? How is it that I'm not the only girl that has experiences? There is a fucking list of girls with the same complaints. But, because he spends bread, he gets a bottle. He's a realtor in Los Angeles. They let him back in the club. Like, this is the type of shit I am trying to build safety around and be like, this is not okay. I was 22 when this happened. No, I didn't file a police report. I was fucking scared. I was scared of losing my job. What the fuck? Anyways, bitch. Yeah, we've all been through it. Why add layers? Why add layers to trauma? Yeah, that was definitely my worst fucking experience in the strip club. And the crazy part is, he did it to me twice. The first time I got away because I ran off stage, I put my clothes on, and then I fell asleep in a bush right next to the club. And then another dancer found me, robbed me of the cash I had. It told the strip club bouncers, and then they put me in an Uber. I went home. But it was like a week later. I didn't know the first time what the fuck happened. I was like, oh my God, did I drink too much? No, bitch, I always make it home safe. In the 10 years I've danced, I've always made it home safe. Until that night and until the following day that I went to work, which I don't think it was right the next day. I think it was like a week later. But yeah, what the fuck, bitch? We want to create a safe place because we know what the fuck trauma is.
I had my first child at 15. I used to be a stripper in the strip club to provide for my family, not because I wanted to, but because I didn't have these type of environments with successful people to learn from. And all I knew was what I was exposed to. My first time in a strip club, I was 13 years old. I had to make some money to turn my water back on. I was told I was never going to be nothing or nobody. And for a long time, because my mama sold drugs, my father sold drugs, I really believed the stuff that I was told. But then I realized that man is maker of himself. That man is made and unmade by his daily choices and decisions.
We had just pulled up to my best friend's house and we was getting out like we do on a normal night. As we was getting out, they ran on each side of the car. One of them had a t-shirt tied around their face, and one of them had a mask across his face. They was like beating on, they opened up the door and said, give me this shit, give me all this shit. But for me, I didn't give up anything because I felt like if you want it, you got to take it from me. This is what I work for. This is how I feed my baby. I didn't have nobody out there helping me pay my bills, my rent, taking care of my child. That was all me by myself. So I stuck my money under my thigh, grabbed the back of my armrest on the back of my car seat, and I grabbed that little thing that hang right there on the side of your door, and I held on for dear life, and he was just boom, boom, boom. I really think he hit me in my head with a pistol, because when I got out of it, when I finally got to it, I couldn't stand light. I couldn't see nothing. So my vision was blurry, and so the ambulance got there, but they kept me in ICU for 3 days.
Sometimes people do what they gotta do to survive, and sometimes they feel they don't have a choice.
So this is why you can't be a solid bitch to any and everybody. Okay, so this is still around the same time I was dancing at KOD, back when the caveman had first invented the wheel girl. So I'll never forget, it was World Star's 7-year anniversary. So my dance name was 7. So it just so happened, this might have been like a year and a half into me dancing there. So I got a little buzz or whatever. And so it is Memorial Weekend. If you know anything about stripping, Memorial Weekend is like the Super Bowl. It's like the Olympics, the goddamn stripper weekends, okay? Everybody come from any and everywhere to go to Miami for the motherfucking Memorial Weekend, because everybody gonna be in and out of town, girl. All the money gonna be there. Every goddamn day gonna be a celebrity day. So I can't remember who day it was. It might have been Mayweather. It could have been, no, Mayweather would have been a Monday. It might have been a Diddy Saturday or some shit like that. But whatever. It was World Star 7th-year anniversary. So I was supposed to have a birthday party because my birthday is May 17th, the week before Memorial Weekend. But like Rick Ross fell through, girl. It was some crazy shit. So they was like, okay, we'll give you a birthday set on Memorial Weekend. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm trying to get rich. So girl, why I was always wanting to dance for these Zoes, okay, but they was very mean. I danced with them one time prior to this, and my homegirl was fucking with a nigga, so it's kind of like she was like, my homegirl gonna dance with me too type shit. So although Memorial Weekend was coming up, I just knew I was not solidified in that power, girl, because them niggas was spooky. So it just so happens, girl, like everybody's lined up over there, girl. So I come over there and like I'm chilling with niggas, and then it gets spooky, girl, because security like, all right, they talking about clear out, now they finna pick the girls. This man named Chubb's right-handed guy, I'll never forget it. That he pointing at girls. He like, her move, her thumbs down. I told you about that thumbs down shit. Okay, but anyway, he see me like, oh, she good, because at that point I'm really trying to scurry. You feel what I'm saying? I don't even want the man to see me. I'm just trying to get through the holes to get away. But I get picked, girl. So it's like 7 of us, and we by stage 3. Cool. So anyway, in the midst of this, girl, we just started dancing or whatever. And Memorial Weekend, it take a long time for everybody to get their money. So we sitting around waiting on motherfuckers to get their money. And girl, they calling 7 to stage 3. I told y'all about that shit where I'm not going nowhere when the money ain't hit the flow. But I'm dancing with some bitches I'm pretty cool with. So they like, nah, you know, you can go. I'm like, I don't really give a damn about that. I don't care about if I can go, girl. Ain't nobody made no money on stage yet. And this is the first time I'm finna be in this lit ass party in this Memorial Weekend. So then the dudes is like, you know, they calling you the stage. The man get on the mic, Rick get on the mic. He say, Seb, you need to get to stage 3. We got a surprise for you. Now, in the midst of this, I've been seeing these Zoes, but I didn't know one of the big songs was theirs. So this girl I used to partner up with, this is what the story is about. When I first got there, she was new, I was new. We clicked up, you know what I'm saying? We was girls that couldn't really make no money like everybody else. So we was working day shifts, night shifts, you know what I'm saying? And so we had this little bond or this little pact that whenever we would make money, whether we was together or not, if we was in a pile together or I broke off and I was in a different pile, at the end of the night, we would split our money evenly. Okay, keep that in mind. No matter what, we always split money evenly. So boom, I don't want to get on stage. I'm nervous, geeked up off of Molly, popped the Molly, I'm sweating. Woo! Okay, so then she like, you want me to go up there with you? So finally I walk up there, she get up there, they say, who wanted what east side? Who wanted what east side? That's them boys' song. I know money flying, but I'm also geeked up, and you really can't see the money like that when it's flying. But it was so much money I really couldn't see. I also saw bands of $100 bills flying over my head that wouldn't even bust out the rapper. So long story short, that I made $12,068 off that stage set. Okay, cool. You hear me? So that night I probably made like 16 bands. So I split it with Shorty. Let's fast forward. Couple months later, Shorty's birthday is whatever. It's a Monday. Her party poo. I hate to say it, party was poop. Nobody showed up for the girl. And in hindsight, I realized I was with her because she was thicker than me. I had the smallest coochie in the club. She had the fattest coochie in the club. It was a dynamic duo to me. You know what I'm saying? Her birthday came, and our friendship had started to rattle anyway because I was the one making all the money and knowing everybody. And she get kind of jealous when people would be like, oh, well, we don't want to dance, so we want to dance you. I ain't see no issue with that because it were people who would choose her and who would choose me. As long as we splitting the money, it didn't matter. So anyway, her birthday come along. That girl made like $1,600. At the end of the night, she was like, oh, I ain't really make all the money I wanted to make. Is it cool if I give you $600? Now, mind you, I was walking around making sure Shawty was drunk, doing whatever. Now, it wasn't really about the money. But if we're gonna compare birthday sets and money that we're sharing, I split 12 bands with you that you didn't have shit to do with. You get what I'm saying? So I said all that to say this: when money come into play, motherfuckers get funny. But the best thing you can do is always be a solid bitch, because you gonna always want to be a solid bitch. Because you know what happened with solid bitches? We always get blessed. You see what I'm saying? Shawty life been chaotic. After our fair shit fell out, nobody fucked with her. And you know what I'm saying? I realized people was really only fucking with her because of me. You see what I'm saying? And I've been blessed, highly favored, and having good luck forever because I do people right. I might not be a good person. No, I might not be a nice person, but I'm a good person. So I say that to say this: when motherfuckers shit on you, it don't matter, bro. You gonna get your blessings just continuing to be the good person you is. Don't ever let some goddamn crumb snatcher pumpernickel knock you out your character. Good day.
A woman stripping or dancing, exotic dancing, is the equivalent for a man selling drugs.
It is. It's just that you're not gonna go to jail for doing it. Right?
But it's fast money.
It's fast money. But that's, I see in that task, yes, it is. It's fast money. You use it for what it is and you get out of it. And I did it for a year. I did it.
Okay.
Back in 2012, 13, right before I start rapping, that's what I did for a year. I'm like, and that's what gave me the confidence that I have. You know? Like I had friends older than me and they was making this crazy money. They got apartments. I still stay with my mom. They have apartments and little cute dogs and Jeep trucks and I don't have.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, they got guys sending them flowers and I'm like, I want to live like that.
Want that.
Yeah.
Turn up.
I'm like, that's what I'm going to do. Even though before that, I had all type of jobs. I worked at Best Buy, Better Made Chip Factory.
You was a geek?
I was, in the TV section.
Anytime I hear a stripper say they've been stripping for more than 5 years, I'm looking at them crazy. They always proclaim they making 10 bands a week or a night. But ma'am, you've been stripping since 2012. What have you been doing with this money? You've been tricking it off on bust down weave, a bust down chain, but you still stripping in the strip club and you're 32. That makes no sense. You literally did not invest your money. Like y'all really want the whole Cardi B type of fantasy where I was a stripper, getting my ass beat, then I end up going viral on Vine. Now I'm on Love and Hip Hop. Now I'm a superstar. It's not going to happen for all of y'all. And I'm sorry, unless it's outside of it being a rapper coming into the club like a Blue Flame, a Magic City, or Onyx, you're not making 10 bands just shaking your ass. You fucking and swallowing something, okay? And this is not me hating, but I just have to keep it all the way 100. Like you saying you having all these old ass rich tricks, but your teeth is not done. Your weave be a little chopped. And like that girl on Jocelyn Hernandez Cabaret, like yo, you don't look like money. You don't walk or talk like money. And if you get offended, a hit dog gon' holler. And don't try to sell me the BS fantasy that you be telling them simp ass tricks. I'm a woman, so you sit here in one breath, oh, I love this money, but then in the next, oh, I'm tired of this lifestyle.
Wow, what do you think about these stories? I'm intrigued, aren't you?
Instead of fictional characters, here's the real deal. So like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Miley has a message for those of you who don't.